reader doing his personal reflection for his Standards 2 and 3 video. So detail what I've learned. So I was really sick when this, well, not really sick, but I was fighting a pretty tough cold when I made this video. So I know that I'm not the most patient person when I'm sick, and I did have a hard time breathing due to a stuffy nose, and I was also coughing periodically throughout, which never helped the situation. So I learned that you shouldn't be sick when you're teaching. Yeah. All right. Reflect on how each element of the lesson went. So the opening songs went really well. The students really liked the songs that I chose for April way more than they chose for March, since March's songs were a lot more for beginners, and so these ones are a little bit more fun for them. And the word of the day was very smooth. All the kids read it in unison perfectly because it was a very short word. It was the word fard, and they hit it all perfectly. And they understood what it means. You know, it's basically to apply makeup to the face. Yeah, so they understood what that was, and some of them thought it was funny, some of them thought it was gross. It was good. The story was good. I did let one student go on a little too long trying to explain the story. And it was almost like listening to a child talk for 30 minutes explaining a 3-minute story. Like they're going for 30 minutes talking about something for 3 minutes. My cold also probably factored into that feeling as well. But I should have cut off the students and asked others, but the students just kept on talking and talking and talking and talking. And the pages in the book went well. I know my students understood plurals, since we've gone over the plurals numerous times in the past, and they've proven that they've known it then as well. We haven't really dealt with irregular plurals yet, but we will eventually get there. The play was a lot of fun for the students, and by this time I was personally getting physically drained and so I was really starting to struggle. And I think I would have made it better. To have made it better, I should have gone over the lines, like go over the story once more and have the students kind of repeat more of the lines. But they caught on to the patterns quite easily, and they did quite well. Art was art. And you know, the kids enjoyed drawing their pictures, and they understood the concept of having somebody reading a book. And I was also marking homework for the students that arrived closer to the starting time of the lesson, and so I was also busy setting up the camera, so I couldn't do it before the actual lesson. And I probably would have done the objectives a little more clearly for the students, but I also had that'll do that with the next video. If you feel like you would reteach a concept, no. The only thing I might do again, though, would be like the play, just because the kids enjoyed it and they would also get better with even more practice with it. But everything else, I think they did well, and I think went fairly smoothly. Personally, I thought I did as well as I could, considering I was at like 50% capability. And true story, after I was done making the video with the lesson, I had a meeting with my manager about a different topic completely, and it was about a sports day that we're having in a couple months, and I was pretty much just falling asleep on her, just because I was that physically drained. So if I was not sick when I was teaching this, I would have been far more energetic and probably would have gotten more into the play and spent a lot more time in the play as well. Just like getting the students prepared for it and thinking more clearly, because yeah, I was just coughing and I couldn't breathe because of a stuffy nose. And so that is my reflection for my standards.